So whenever I have an AC adapter plug, that's the first thing I do is go ahead and label it with a paint pen. All right, let's take a look now at the new Ridgid 18-volt hybrid Jobsite radio with Bluetooth technology. All right, so it's just a couple weeks ago, February 22nd, 2023, Ridgid announced the new Jobsite radio. This one is an upgrade from the other version that has the handle over the top. So the one thing that jumped out at me is this is advertised to have 9x clear sound. So we're gonna test this out and hopefully you can hear, at least through my microphone, what you get from this, and I'll give you some of my first impressions. And then we're also gonna look at all the specs. So one thing that people are really impressed with Ridgid is their lifetime service agreement. So if you register this within 90 days, then you qualify for that. And by the way, this is model R84089B. So if you don't have a battery for this, that's okay. You do have the AC adapter, but if you do pick up a battery, I recommend this one right here. This is the 6 amp hour max output 18 volt battery, and you can get up to 30 hours of runtime with this right here. And then right back here, we have a USB-A, and then right there is where you would plug it in with the AC adapter if you choose to use that. And it has a cover that flips over it to keep the dust out. So one of the things that jumped out at me, I'm really impressed with the way this connects to my phone. So let's start out by showing you that. So I just went on my iPhone, I removed the radio from my Bluetooth settings and closed the Bluetooth. So now, right there, turn it on, it shows
power on.
I'm gonna open up Bluetooth, and then right down there, it's already wanting to connect.
Bluetooth connected.
You can see how easy that is. All right, and I have some royalty-free music on my phone, so we're gonna start off with this. It's kind of a pop sound, but it has some bass to it. That's why I chose it. Here we go. All right, right there on number 16. All right, so I'm about 15 feet away from the radio right now, and I noticed that with this particular song right here, in my first impressions, that it has some drive to it, it has some thump, so you can actually kind of feel it in your body a little bit. So just the energy off that, I definitely think is good. I'm gonna turn it up here. What I think I might do is see how far away I can walk from the radio and still have it pick up the Bluetooth. So I just counted my paces. I know that I'm over 100 feet. There's Leo checking it out. Leo, do you approve of that? All right, let's keep going. See if we can get to 150 feet. All right, here we are about 150 feet away. All right, it's starting to cut out a little bit at 150 every once in a while. Oh yeah, you guys do see someone. It does advertise 140-foot Bluetooth connectivity range and 30-hour runtime. So we are line of sight about 150. All right, so right on top here is a little tray. So if you want to set your phone or maybe some other things, some other small items. So it's sunk in, so it's not gonna roll off the side. Works really well. So if you do plug your cord in the back right here, you can charge it off that battery. So it is a 2.1 amp rate of charge. One of the very first things I noticed when I lifted this out of the box, it did have a little bit of heft to it, which I think is a good sign. So if you have a heavier radio compared to a lighter radio, I think that just means there's more quality components in there, or just more components altogether to enrich the sound. That's just my theory anyways. So I'd be curious to know if you think that way too. So in addition to having the Bluetooth speaker at a job site, which I really like for listening to podcasts and listening to my own personal music, I also really like having an AM/FM radio because I often like to listen to sports. And then I also like to just listen to some other music too once in a while, or maybe just hear some of the local weather or just the local news. And I was just looking through, I don't see any type of antenna that sticks out or screws in. So it's a built-in antenna. From what I'm noticing with this, it's picking up the stations just the way that all my other radios do, both AM and FM. So I noticed the display kind of goes into a sleep after a few seconds, so it's not as easy to see. But then when you push any button, then it brightens up. So if you're in a dark room and you push one of these buttons, you can definitely see the display, no problem at all. This is the way the preset works. Like on AM right now, you have up to 10. So you have to toggle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth. Or if you just push the arrows, then you can go right to the direct number. So in total, you get 20 presets, 10 AM, 10 FM. So what's nice about this, you don't need any type of owner's manual to bring with you or remember any specific instructions. Very straightforward. That's what I like about it. All right, let's take a look at some of the specs on here with the battery. All right, 9 pounds, 5 ounces. And then some other specs on the dimensions, 7.84 inches on the width, the height 7.71 inches, and then 14.56 inches across. And then this will run on any of the Ridgid 18-volt batteries. And then behind here, what you can't see, there's dual 3-inch speakers with a 15-watt amplifier, and that's what delivers the superior sound quality. So this is available exclusively at the Home Depot, and I will have a link down below where you can check the current price, which I believe it's $159 at the time right now I'm making the video. And you can see some of the ratings and some of the questions and answers. So now I'm curious, would you use something like this at the job site and listen to something from your phone with the Bluetooth, or would you use the AM/FM radio? All right, so I just want to say that my goal of this video is to put this to the test and show you all the specs so you can see if it's right for you in case you're considering the purchase of it. And then right over here, I'll have a playlist to some other new tool videos. And then if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can do so right there as well. All right, friends, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.